Hello, my name is Gigi Decker, and I am 12 weeks out from chemo for uterine cancer. I have been doing manual lymphatic drainage on myself and my head because MLD has been shown to be helpful for alopecia, but I also discovered by accident that it was really helpful to get me through some of the chemo process itself. Now, having said that, I will say that I was a stage 1A and I am currently no evidence of disease, which is partly why I felt it was safe to proceed with doing some of this type of work. So without further ado, I will show you how I did my MLD on my face and head, and then for days when I was feeling a little puffy in my abdomen, I'll show you what I did kind of for the rest of me too. So first of all, I need to show you that the pressure that we're using is very light. It's just enough to kind of move the skin. There's a lot of like stretching and pressing, stretching and pressing, stretching and pressing. You can do an effleurage, but I want you to see just how light I am moving the skin, and that's because the lymphatic channels are mostly 1 to 2 millimeters below the skin surface. And so you don't need to press hard. In fact, you'll get a better milking response if you don't press hard. You want to actually be at the level of those lymphatic channels, not past them. So without further ado, take off my glasses. You'll always start and finish here. So I tend to work both sides at once. It's energy efficient. I tend to do this at night before I go to bed. I find it relaxing. Yes, sometimes it makes me have to pee a little more at night, but that's fine. So here we go. I'm gonna start out at the terminus, which is just above my collarbone here. I put 2 fingers and I'm gonna stretch back and in, back and in. I'm just moving the skin back and in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to do both sides of my neck at once. I'm getting the whole surface with this part of my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, going down and back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Some other videos that I really like by Cancer Rehab PT, she shows a circle. That would work too. I have found and have been taught that there's a slight advantage to engaging the skin and letting go. You get more of kind of a pumping action when you do that. And if you're not sticking to the skin, you can put a little bit of water or hand sanitizer on your hands. That sometimes makes you a little stickier. So I do those 9. Then I'm going to take my Spock hands in front and in back of the ear, touching the cheeks, and I've also got the palm of my hand on the neck here, and we're going to do 9 of those. 2, 3, going back and down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I'm going to do the underside of my chin. I take my hands and kind of cross them like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Starting at the middle of the forehead, coming down towards the cheek. Just light effleurage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm going just under the eye. 1, 2, 3, both cheeks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can already feel my sinuses starting to drain. And we're going to do the bottoms of the cheeks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm going to do the underside of the chin towards this collection area. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're going to start coming back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to throw a little acupressure in here. So right where the nose and the cheekbone come together, I'm going to pull 2 fingers in. I'm going to press them up, and then I'm going to press them out just a little bit. You'll feel your nasal passages open up. I like to hold that for about 7 seconds. Some people will need more, some people will need less. I hold it until I start to feel things open up. There I go. If my eyes were really puffy, I would also do kind of a stretch and release from just the bottom side of the eye orbit out. I might do that a total of 9 passes. Here's number 4. For the sake of time, I'm going to move on. I might also do acupressure right where the eye orbit comes together. If you're not sure where to press, do a little circle. You'll feel a little divot and often a little tender spot. You're going to press on the tender spot. So I sometimes use my thumbs. In this case, for the sake of the video, I'm actually going to use my finger tips. I'm going to press back and out, just like I did with the nose, just a little bit. And I might hold that for, again, 7 seconds or so. That's my magic number. Some people need more, some people need less. If I had a lot of eye swelling, I would also take 2 fingers and I would drag from the center of the eyebrow out to the cheek. If I could feel a lot of fluid moving, I might come down and take the outside of the cheek and pull it down to that terminus. Pressure's really light. I might do that a total of 5 to 10 times. And now I'll start the scalp. So I usually would start back here because there are some lymphatic nodes back here. And I would do little circles kind of down and out because these drain to here, these drain to here. So it's going to look like little circles. Do a total of 9. Then I'll take both hands and I'll put them on top of my head and I will kind of do this move where I'm sticking, stretching backwards and releasing. Might be easier to see from the side. So here's what it looks like from the side. Here's what it looks like from the back. Do a total of 9. Then I take those lymph nodes from the back, pull them towards the front. I do my Spock hands again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'd come down, I'd do the throat, both sides at once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'd come back to the terminus, which is just above the collarbones, going back and in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My pressure's really light because I still do have a port here, and my port doesn't always like to be touched. If I was having some abdominal swelling or still feeling like I was still a little congested, you can always repeat the face and the head. I'm going to show you the basic main drains that I also do and some of the anastomoses. So the main drains are in the axilla, and I put my hand up on my head, and then I just kind of am pulling the skin a little bit towards the armpit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Switch sides. It's just a gentle pull. I'm just moving the skin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then there are some near the inguinal, so I'm going to stand up to show you that. This is the bend in my hips. They are right there. I do both at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you really want to speed up your immune system, but also the lymphatic system, then you also work these anastomoses. So I tend to start from one side and go over it. I take the whole skin. I'm just underneath that collarbone. I do 3. So here's the second pass. Oops, I should be going up because we're trying to push things towards this way. Here's 4, 5. Pressure's really light. 6. But I can feel that I'm grabbing my skin through my shirts. 7, 8, 9. Same thing other side. There's pass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's also some up the side. I'll stand to show you. So sometimes they have you bring them down and then back up. We're going to go from this one. I'm just going to bring it up. 1, going from the inguinal to the armpit axilla. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, inguinal 1 to the axilla, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Would also do some breathing. So going with the quadrants of the abdomen, first I would breathe deep into this hand all the way in and all the way out, and into this hand, all the way in, all the way out, all the way in, all the way out. Last one, all the way in, all the way out. And for good measure, I'd come back to the neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'd do the terminus again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's what I do. And as you can see, so this is 12 weeks out from chemo, and I've got a pretty decent head of hair going. It's baby soft too. So far so good. Thanks for watching. Bye.